welcome back to another episode of OneTileKyle. We got a whole heck of a lot of things to discuss in today's episode. By the end of this episode, we're going to be completing our first quest, so that's going to be fun too. And we should have enough tiles to unlock Shazian, so we're going to jump right on into it. So I guess the first thing I want to talk about is that we have our first yellow bead. I think I lost the footage, but there was an imp that spawned in the hut where I was pickpocketing farmers, and I normally don't go for them, but I decided to, hey, let's do it, see what happens. And we got the first yellow bead, so that's exciting. We also got a second Rayonar seed, which is crazy considering our farming level, and a second Snapdragon. So very excited. Our farming tab is definitely looking pretty spicy. 3,000 potato seeds, 200 sweet corns. I really wish we could get some more of these. I wish they were a little more common, but that's fine. We have also finally got 200 available tiles to spend, so that should get us right on over to Shazian, at least the general store, where we can start wood cutting and fire making. And I guess I never really thought about this, but that also unlocks fletching for us, so we can use all those 400 something bowstrings. And speaking of bowstrings, we did get 25 crafting. We did bowstrings all the way from 10 to 25. That netted us about, good 400 or so bowstrings, so that'll be good for fletching. And then we also got 65 thieving, which is just mind-blowing that we've been thieving the Master Farmer that long. And at this point, it's time to head on over to Shazian. I'm going to turn auto mark tiles on, and we're just going to go ahead and send it. I did a couple of, I wouldn't say test runs, but I guess explorating runs on my main account just to kind of see like a halfway decent path. But honestly, I'm just gonna kind of send it and see what happens. It's crazy how quickly these tiles just get used. So originally I was gonna go this way, but I noticed that there's a path down here that brings us to the armor shop and kind of a little closer to the weapon shop. So I think we're going to do that. Might save us, one or two tiles in the long run. Well, it seems I may have messed up a little bit. I should have gone that way instead of this way, but hey, that's fine. We do unlock another fishing spot, so looks like that's salmon. We have another salmon spot here, but it's not like I really have a way to drain that yet. And then more salmon there. I don't have a way, at least to my knowledge, to get a small fishing net yet, so fishing is just kind of on the back burner at this point. And here we are. We are finally unlocking Shazian. This is a huge achievement on the account. We will be getting into Blair at some point, but obviously the main goal is to get to the general store. I want to get that woodcutting unlocked, so we'll come back and unlock Blair, and then obviously the weapon shop over here is huge, huge, huge. So unlocking more of Shazian, we have men and women here, and there's Daryl's shop we'll be getting into later. I'm noticing we're going to get a bunch of guards as well, so better combat, better thieving, maybe our only way to really start getting money. Because we're going to need money to get some weapons and armor upgrades, so right now we don't really have a good income yet. Style unlocks are kind of bad. This pathing's pretty crap, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I should still have enough to get there. We're just gonna click and send it. We should have more than enough. Oop. Alright, and with 21 tiles left over, I think we're just gonna go out over there and see what we got. So we have a chisel, hammer, and the lovely bronze woodcutting axe. I'm so excited. And then of course we have a free tinderbox, so we're gonna go ahead and yoink that. And we're gonna go back and get some gold. We don't have enough tiles to unlock the bank. That's gonna be a couple, probably 100 or so tiles out of the way. But we might go ahead and see about unlocking the chainmail shop on the way back. You know, I think we're gonna go ahead and unlock Daryl as well. It's not a, but you know, 5 or 6 tiles. He comes in pretty far, so we'll just plop right here, and we should still have more than enough to get to the armor shop. So Daryl's gonna get us starting on range training, which will be really nice. We have a lot of saved bronze bolts in the bank to play around with, and thankfully he does sell a crossbow, so that'll be pretty useful. And I guess right here should be fine. You know, whatever. We'll waste a tile, see what she's got. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. I wonder if that means I can't use the weapon shop or Daryl's. This might change some things. Okay, so we can trade Daryl, but we can't trade the armor shop. I bet you anything that we won't be able to access the sword shop either. I'll have to look into that and confirm that, seeing that we're not going to be there for a while. All in all, though, I am pretty happy we were able to get over to at least the general store. You know, unlocking the armor shop, it's kind of upsetting that I have to get 20 reputation in chasing, but I don't think that's going to be too hard to get. We'll just need to save some more tiles, I guess. But thankfully, wood cutting and fire making, that's going to bring in a lot of experience. Plus, we have fletching on the side, so... And I'm thinking that when we get at least 100 or so tiles, we're going to unlock the allotment patch. We have a lot of seeds just kind of sitting, just wasted experience sitting in the bank, so I think that'll be nice passive experience to start accruing. Well, I forgot to have my recording going, and my screen time is a little different, but this is our first maze random. And kind of like what we said at the very beginning, I'm not going to worry about unlocking the tiles for this kind of stuff. That just feels arbitrary and unnecessary, so we're just going to go ahead and full send it and see what we get. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I want from this maze random. I guess anything would be fine. Oh, 75, okay. And we get 64 chaos runes, 292 feathers, and actually this is all pretty useful. We're starting our range grind, so that'll be used, and then fletching. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That could have been so much worse. Alright, so I did find out that, unfortunately, we will have to get... Oop, get back here. We will have to get 20% Shazian reputation to access the weapon store. So, right now, all we can do is train range, but that's okay. That's at least some other combat method. We can finally start getting some experience in and use the bronze bolts. But for now, we're going to mostly be focused on wood cutting and fire making anyways, so probably be a while until we even do ranged or any other combat. Man, it's almost surreal that we're here and that we can finally get a bronze woodcutting axe. It's amazing. Does she sell these? Interesting. She sells rune arrows. I don't think we'll ever really need to buy them, but that's something. Okay, no, somebody was selling them. Okay, that makes sense. But that is finally a bronze axe achieved. So that's the 361 tile mile completed. Guess we should probably take a minute to talk about our next goal. I guess while we're here, we can check out Daryl's shop and see how much he's selling for the crossbow. We might need to hop around, see where he's at, see if we can get him a little closer. Nice, perfect. Alright, what do you got? 70 gold, might as well grab it. Got a good chunk of iron arrows, might as well get a short bow. Kind of round that up to 200. And that should be good. Maybe grab a couple bronze bolts. Oh, those are all just one gold. Let's see. Maybe 50 more, and we'll call it there. Now, I did just notice that up here is an iron warhammer spawn. I don't know if that'll be worth getting. I mean, I'm not sure how fast we can unlock Shazian reputation. It might be worth looking into. I'm not sure if that'll be better than our machete. Food for thought, I guess. Actually, looking at the Iron Warhammer stats, it's a lot better than the machete, so it might be beneficial to maybe go up here. I'm not sure what else is up here. I'm not sure if it would be worth it, but I guess we'll have to take a gander, because the Iron Warhammer gives a plus 11 to strength and plus 11 to crushing damage, so it's not the worst melee weapon, especially until we unlock the Shazine weapon store. Might be something to look into. So if the set path tool is accurate, it looks like it's only about 67 tiles from the bridge to that Iron Warhammer, so that's not a lot of experience at all, so we'll probably actually do that. That'll take no time at all, especially with woodcutting and fire making. Might as well. Plus, at some point, I want to unlock the Shazine encampment. I'm pretty sure there's stuff I have to do in here that will help with my reputation gain, so kind of killing two birds with one stone, I guess. Alright, we have marked our training path. I'm not sure if this will be the ideal place to cut trees, but I don't imagine we'll be saving a lot of logs. I think I'm going to do woodcutting and then start fire making right away. We'll do fletching kind of later, so we're going to jump on that right now. Probably get, 10, 15 woodcutting and fire making, and then I'll see you back. Alright, a monumentous occasion on the account. The first log chopped, and of course followed by the first log burned. This is this is actually so excited. I can't say I've been excited for progress on other accounts, but for some reason this is just incredible progress. I'm super excited. Also, 40 experience for that, so 6 experience less than thieving a master farmer, so experience should definitely start just piling in. Level 5 woodcutting, and that is level 10 fire making. I never realized one inventory of logs was enough to give you level 10. Huh. And there's 12 woodcutting. Didn't have the recorder going for the previous levels, but we have 12 woodcutting now and 14 fire making. So we're going to stop fire making here in a couple of logs and get on the fletching grind. And I think while we are woodcutting and fletching and such, it's probably a good time to start talking about our next goal, as well as the end-all be-all goal. Like, why are we doing this count? What's the big goal? So let's talk about that. So for right now, the main goal is to unlock the woodcutting guild. It's our main source of a sawmill, and we're gonna need a sawmill to start training construction. There's a quest that I want to do eventually called Getting Ahead. It's gonna give us access to a tanner, and it's just a nice quest to get done. And that being said, our end-all be-all, 15 fire making by the way, our end-all be-all goal is to eventually unlock a quest point cake. If there's one thing I like most about this game, it's the quests. Sure, some are hot garbage, but most of them are really, really good. So I thought it really only appropriate to set the account goal to achieve a quest cape. On a normal account, the highest skill that you would need in a specific level would be, level 72, and that'd be in mining. And the total level you would get would be 1475. But on a tile account, even the shortest quests, so like Cook's Assistant, for example, even a quest like that is gonna need well over 100 something tiles. And that's well over 100,000 experience to complete just the smallest quest. So I'm really excited to see how long it's gonna take us to complete literally 153 quests, maybe even more by the time we even get close to that, so it's gonna be a fun journey, I think. Now, it's not just that easy. I can't just, teleport to Lumbridge, complete Cook's Assistant, go over and do Waterfall Quest and whatever. I don't think that's fun, so we're adding a little stipulation to the goal. What we're going to be doing is completing every single quest within a kingdom or region before I'm able to progress to a new kingdom or region. Let me explain. So we started this account in Corinth, and Corinth has a handful of quests: Depths of Despair, Kingdom Divided, Queen of Thieves, whatever. So what we have to do is complete every feasibly completable quest in the kingdom before we can go somewhere else. So before we can go to Port Sarim or Falador or Asgarnia, whatever, we have to complete every quest that we can before going on. Now, I use the word feasible and can as a caveat. Now, there's a quest here called Kingdoms Divided, and that's a very difficult quest. It has a lot of high stat requirements, that things that I just don't have access to. Requires agility, it requires hunter, it requires herblore. Most of those things I cannot train here yet. So an exception to this whole quest rule, there are plenty of quests that I cannot do at this time, like a Kingdom Divided. I don't have a way to train agility, I don't have a way to train herblore, don't have a way to train hunter at this time. So I'm going to be completing all quests that I currently have access to training. So Depth of Despair, Queen of Thieves, all of those quests I'll be doing, Climb to Corrend. Now, because Jagex has made X marks the spot a required quest for all of the Corrend series, we have to get that done first. So the plan is to teleport to Lumbridge. I have to have every single tile available to complete that quest before going, and I cannot gain any experience while I am there that is not quest related. And then from there we carry on as normal. We'll come back, we'll complete Clan of Corrend, we'll have a couple of experience lamps to put into, agility or hunter or something, and be able to do some of the quests here. Now there is a quest that requires 18 agility to do, but because we're getting a handful of experience lamps for completing X marks the spot and Clan of Corrend, we'll be able to unlock the Shazian Rooftop Agility course. I don't see anything here that says we need any kind of favor, so I imagine at level 5 we can just go and do that. So that means the only real quest that I can't complete aside from Kingdom Divided is Ascent of Arceus. There is one more, however, and that is Getting Ahead, and that just requires, I think, 10, 15 construction, and we'll unlock that at a later point. I am debating on allowing myself to go into Remington and unlock a player-owned house to get that. It's not going to take a lot of time to get that level, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So a nice TLDR of the goal. We're doing all quests in a kingdom that we can complete and get a quest point gate. Basically it. And with that, I am very excited to progress this account. I think this is going to be a really fun journey, and I hope you enjoy it as well. I didn't really think people would find this series interesting, and I really appreciate the support so far. So we're going to continue documenting this journey. I hope you do enjoy it, and we're gonna work on unlocking that quest. So maybe the next clip will be us starting it. Maybe not. I don't know. This is just kind of random and sporadic talking at this point. So we just got level 5 fletching. I think we're gonna stop doing arrow shafts for now and go use the flax that we spun. We have about 450 something bowstrings, so it'll be some nice fletching experience that should be fairly quick, I would imagine. Fletching is not the slowest, but it's also not the fastest skill, so don't imagine it should take too much time. We're also sat at 18 woodcutting, and we stopped at 15 firemaking just for now. We'll be back. I think I'm going to go ahead and unlock these tiles by the oaks. I mean, I do have the woodcutting levels to cut them, so it'll be nice to have eventually. It's relatively close to a bank as well, so once we get to the point where we can start fletching oak logs, I think fletching is going to be so much better. And that's level 20 woodcutting. Oh my goodness, it happened. Oh my goodness, finally. Our first experience random on the account. I never thought this would actually ever happen. I don't really know what to use this on. I mean, I think we have agility pretty much locked for the first couple of quests. I think I'm gonna hang on to this for a little bit and kind of decide in a little bit what I want with that. Okay, I think I'm deciding to put this on Hunter for now. Like I said before, I'm not planning on lamping all the way to 12 Hunter, but we might be here long enough to get at least 9 Hunter to get down to Copper Longtails. So if that works, cool. If not, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, looking at the lamp calculator, it's gonna take 36 genie lamps or 24 books of knowledge. So, I don't know. We might lamp it because we'll be here for a while, but if we don't, I'm not gonna, not gonna cry about it. We'll find another way to get Hunter up. And there's 45 woodcutting. So we can now do maples. I don't think I will, though. I feel like that's gonna be really slow. I mean, heck, oaks alone with the bronze axe is bad. I can't really imagine how maples are. Though we do have one unlocked over here, so I might give it a try, see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's really viable. I've been here for about 3 minutes and I got 3 logs, which is kind of unfortunate because it's 100 experience a log, so it would actually be really good experience if I didn't have a bronze woodcutting axe. Guess I gotta figure out how to get a better woodcutting axe, I guess. But I really think the only way to do that right now is to go to the woodcutting guild and, well, if that's the case, I got a long way to go to get that, so I guess it's back to oaks for now. Took a little bit of a break from woodcutting and fletching and sold most of our bows. Made a pretty hefty cash check for now, 28k. Pretty much enough for anything we need at this point, especially since we can't access the armor and weapon shop. We're pretty much set for anything. Here's what we're looking at so far. It's been about 2 days now since we first started this woodcutting grind, and we're making some progress. 47 woodcutting and 42 fletching with 30 fire making and 132 tiles to unlock. Probably going to be waiting for at least 400 tiles to start X marks the spot. Really bad about hitting that record button when I get random events or anything, but we just got our Freaky Forester random event and got the pantaloons. One more and we'll finally get the hat. Probably my favorite cosmetic in the game. I've always tried to get it. But right now we're looking at 51 woodcutting, just passed over the 50 mark, which is exciting, and 42 fletching. We need another probably 3,000 or so oak logs to get all the tiles needed to do X marks the spot, so pretty excited for that. We have 170 tiles right now, so we're getting there. We're getting there. During this grind, we've gotten a lot of birdseed nests. Got a bunch of oak seeds, which I'm excited to get planted. Unfortunately, we don't really have access to a tree spot until we get to the farming guild, and that's just not really in the cards. So we probably won't get access to a tree spot until we unlock Asgarnia, which is fine. That's probably the spot we're going to go to next. It's just going to be quite a ways to get to a farming patch, but that should be fine. And then I'm still debating on when I want to unlock the allotment patch here. I'm not sure if it's worth doing just this second, because I mean obviously it's wasted experience that I would just get passively, but at the same time, is it enough to justify using 100 of my tiles to get guams and potatoes at this time? I don't know. I guess I'm kind of still thinking about that, so who knows. We are finally ready to start X marks the spot. It has been, what, maybe 3 days trying to get all the tiles needed for this quest. Oh my goodness. Well, here we are. We're at 48 fire making, 57 wood cutting, and 50 fletching. As we made some huge gains, almost 300 total, so I'm pretty excited about that, and that's pretty much all we've done. I sold most of the fletched oak longbows, so almost 50k cash. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and warp to Lumbridge and get started. I think all I need is this shovel, but I think I'll bring some food just in case because I don't know what we'll need. I guess if anyone's questioning where I got the shovel from, Horace's shop over here. He walks pretty much right to the door, and it's also where I sold all the longbows. We also got a genie lamp and another book of knowledge. Still putting it on Hunter. Haven't gotten enough to get level 2 yet. Hopefully that will be very soon. But we're gonna go ahead and head on over to Lumbridge for the first time ever. Very excited. I think this is probably the ideal place to have teleported into.
This is exactly like on the side I wanted to be on. That way we're technically closer to getting into the cook. I felt like being on the right side, you know, might have been a little unfortunate, but we should just be going over to the bar, so we're just gonna... I want to be a little lenient on some of these tiles, because I only have 400 to spin, and I don't know how much I'll need. I think it's only about 336, but I don't know. I was kind of debating getting the Ironman armor, but I mean, first of all, I don't technically have Lumbridge unlocked, and I really don't see the need to get the Ironman armor, so we're gonna not get it. Vios, my friend, hello. I'm ready to begin your quest. Can I help? Let's get it started. I'm excited. So I believe the first place I need to go is the by Bob's Axes shop, just outside. Oh, I guess it's a clue, so it obviously tells me. So yes. Okay, yeah. We're gonna dig and we're gonna continue. I guess I'm gonna try not to use guides for most of the quests we do, but I guess because these are clues, it's not considered a guide? Question mark? I don't know. I didn't really think about this till just a second. Alright, we're gonna dig here for the next clue. Oh, it's a mysterious orb. Where do we go from here? We go to the wheat field, don't we? Oh, that's kind of far away. Oh goodness, that's gonna be a good couple of hundred tiles. All right, well let's go. These trees are definitely gonna be a problem. All right, we're just gonna heck it and go. Maybe we can cut through the trees. No, oh lord. All right, well, that's fine. We're gonna commit to that. You know, I'm just gonna click and go. I feel like that's just safer at this point, so we're not spending 1,000 freaking tiles. Hang on. Oh god, no. That's incredibly unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Well, that's why we get those extra tiles. Oh my goodness, I'm so far off. I really hope we're gonna have enough. I know I kind of said in the first video that I would be clearing out any accidental tiles. I don't know if I'm gonna clear a lot of them out. I'm not gonna clear those out. Pathing is bad. I think we're just gonna deal with the consequences of really just shit poor pathing. But we are here. We should ideally have enough. Alright, next should be the pig pen. I think we're gonna cut straight through here. Alright, and here we are. Can I just dig here? I cannot. Okay, that sucks. And there's the chest. Great. So now we just go to Vios at the port. Oh god, we have 166 tiles to get. Oh, we should be fine. Let's just go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have plenty, so we're just gonna go ahead and click and send. Oh, I still have to get back to Hosidius, so this is gonna be a little tight. Alright, Vios, we got your chest. What do we got? Found your chest. That should be the quest done. And there it is. 200 coins and a beginner clue scroll. Maybe not? I guess not. Okay. And an antique lamp, which we will be putting into agility, which should get us level 5. Oh, 4. Okay, crap. That's fine. We should be able to get level 5 off of Client of Corrend, and then once we do that, we can get to the Shazian agility course. See, it's all coming together. But I guess now we just head back to Hosidius, and we just kind of wrap things up for now. Oh, ugh, 2 tiles. Don't like that. We should have plenty of tiles to get back. We already have the flax field unlocked, so it'll be just meeting us halfway at this point. Well, if I ever need that one seaweed, I have it now, so there's that at least. And here we are, definitely cutting it a little close. I am very glad I went out of the way to get the total of 400 tiles, but 26 left over to play around with. I think we'll probably save these tiles so we can go ahead and start working towards Client of Corinne, because god, that quest is going to send me all over this kingdom. So we've got a good bit unlocked thanks to this, and I think we just need to go into here for Client of Corinne, and then up in here, and then Arceus. So shouldn't be too much, but we'll get to it when we get to it, I suppose. I think the plan is going to be getting 100 tiles and getting down to the allotment patch. We have so many seeds just waiting in our bank, and that's just free farming experience just we can get passively, and that's going to just help us unlock more tiles for Client of Corinne. So I think we're going to leave it there. I'm sure this video has gone on far long enough. I appreciate you guys hanging around this long. And hey, if you did make it to the end of this, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm sorry this video took so long to get out. I wanted to get it out a little earlier this week, but work has been pretty hectic, and I just have not had the time to sit down to get the tiles unlocked. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying this journey that we're on, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Go down below, leave a comment, let me know how you're enjoying it. Give me the feedback, I want to hear from you guys. And hey, feel free to like the video too. It really helps with the algorithm, and it's gonna, help us further as we progress. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye for now.